in 2016, an enlarged, much changed edition of the European Championship this year. The breadth of competition is greater, but they still set out here in search of just one prize. Anticipation and hope ahead of the opening fixture. Supporters on all four sides rise for the national anthems. We can have a look at them now. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would say the Croatian, Ivan Rakitic, a passer with a creative edge who will probe away until he can release a teammate with the right through ball. Best described as either crisp or cutting.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Perisic, where to from here? Looks like a good ball through. Yilmaz. With a really impressive run, which nearly went the whole way. Rakitic, Kovacic, Badel, Schöne. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Looks to slip it through. It's been a rather gentle affair so far. Kovacic, Rakitic, and it's Yilmaz. Çorluka, Badel, Schöne, Çorluka. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's a loose ball. He's got away with one there. He's not going to get that. Perisic. Quarter of an hour played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. There are a few waiting for it. Perisic. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Rakitic, Badel. Now the pass. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Modric, Kovacic, Rakitic. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Badal. Croatia keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Schöner. Kovacic. It's Rakitic. Rakitic with the ball through. And Djukic is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's gone a long way up and away. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. And, oh, that's too long. Rakitic. Teresic. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Modric. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Çorluka. He's away! It's Yilmaz! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
Teresic. Rakitic. And it's Yilmaz. Burak Yilmaz! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Badal. Rakitic. Schöner. Badal. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Aimed long and direct. Cut out in the nick of time. Modric. Teresic. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Modric into the channel. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, that half-time dressing room now should be full of encouragement from the way they finished the first 45 minutes. They must restart with the same level of intensity, though. Any drop and they're going to let this opposition off the hook. They really have to make it count now.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Çorluka. Vida. Teresic. Selçuk Inan boots it upfield. Spoon forward. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Rakitic. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. No, not quite.
He knows very well he can score from that distance. Not quite this time.
Bedell. Modric. Rakitic. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Out to the left it goes. Modric with a long pass out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Needed a better pass there. Brings it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Kovacic. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Perisic. 60 minutes played. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Burak Yilmaz.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Bedell. Turkey yet dipped into their subs. And it's Schöne. Selçuk İnan puts it forwards. Kovacic. It's a long forward pass. Burak Yilmaz. Schöne. Bedell. Kovacic. And it's Bedell. Bedell. Gets good distance on it. Croatia get it back again. Throw it. Kovacic. Modric. Çorluka. Modric. Rakitic. Kovacic. Çalhanoğlu tries a long pass towards the front. Croatia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Rakitic. Modric. More accurate. Croatia can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Arda Turan passes it through. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
He's putting on a show here, I think.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Turkey still holding on desperately for what would be a laudable draw with the seconds ticking away now. And the ball's come out! Burak Yilmaz. Burak Yilmaz. It's come loose. Tries a through ball.
At this stage of the game, they need to get into a more attacking position.
Now it's Mandzukic. Now the pass. Perisic. Can he find a finish now? Referee's given a throw. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Good clearance and very necessary. Final seconds, this has to be it. Bedell. Kovacic. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Turkey must wait for their first win, but they have their first point. That for now will have to suffice. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It could have been both better or worse, so a draw will be a happy compromise, I think, to open their group account.
Formalities just about finished. Now the players simply want to get started. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern fullbacks that is blessed with great
What a wonderful goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Burak Yilmaz did so well with that interception, but what followed was a pretty lethal counter-attack that took seconds to convert. That's as sharp as it gets, believe me.
Turkey have an early lead. Good start. Vitolo. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. Out for a throw. Sergio Ramos. Iniesta. Alcacer. Iniesta. Juan Fran. Cesc Fabregas tries to get it forward quickly. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Cesc Fabregas. Iniesta. Cesc Fabregas. Vitolo knocks it towards the front. Now the pass. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Jordi Alba. Turkey have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Jordi Alba. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Alcacer! It's bounced out! And it's in the back of the net! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that's got them back in it, but it'll be very interesting to see what way they approach it now. Do they settle for that or push for more?
And it's Alcacer. Alcacer passes it through. Tries a through ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Silva. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Cesc Fabregas. It was long and forward. Jordi Alba. Vitolo. clearly struggling to influence the game.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting one or two others around him to give him a bit more support as well. Because at this moment,
Goal! Turkey! And they get themselves in front! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Turkey take the lead. Jordi Alba, Vitolo, Piqué, Iniesta. Just half an hour in now. Piqué, Vitolo, Cesc Fabregas. And it's Yilmaz. Vitolo, Piqué, Vitolo, Cesc Fabregas, Piqué, Vitolo, Piqué, Silva, Alcacer, Juanfran. Well to step in there, that was more than necessary. It's Yilmaz! That's wonderful from Burak Yilmaz! All too easy, they are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I think when you concede a goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Turkey 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think that 2-goal cushion they've just manufactured is a fair reflection of what we've seen up to now. It also adds to the psychological divide between the two teams. It could make a big difference.
Silva, Juanfran. No question, that's a foul. Piqué, Jordi Alba, and it's Fabregas. Çalhanoğlu brings the ball forward. Çalhanoğlu, he's kept it out, good strong hand. Get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. He'll hit it! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that was worth the effort. I mean, it was a long way out, but he caught it so well.
Sergio Ramos, Silva, Cesc Fabregas, Vitolo. They've seen lots of the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Turkey are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Vamos perdiendo, pero aún queda mucho partido. Podemos remontar, ya lo creo que sí.
Here we go again. Sergio Ramos. Silva. Iniesta. Vitolo. Burak Yilmaz. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Who's going to make this theirs? Turan! It's got him rattled. Fence has got rid of that. It's anyone's ball.
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Cesc Fabregas. Juan Fran. Iniesta. Silva. Alcacer. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Iniesta. Vitolo. Jordi Alba. Looks to slip it through. There's no flag. Clears it out of harm's way. It's Yilmaz! And he's straight offside. Jordi Alba. Vitolo. Silva. Cesc Fabregas. Vitolo. Jordi Alba. Vitolo. Now it's Morata. Cesc Fabregas. Vitolo looking up to see who wants it. Cesc Fabregas. Jordi Alba. Turkey haven't made a substitution yet. Looks like a good ball through. Looking for a decent ball in. Burak Yilmaz, the hat-trick hero. Sergio Ramos. Vitolo. DK. Cesc Fabregas. Burak Yilmaz. Vitolo. Cesc Fabregas. Forward it goes. Arda Turan with the ball through. Good clearance and very necessary. Towering header! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Turkey grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Vitolo. And it's Yilmaz. Sergio Ramos. Silva. Belts one! Saved only by poor finishing.
He knows very well he can score from that distance. Not quite this time.
Sergio Ramos. Iniesta. Silva. Sergio Ramos. Juan Fran. Sergio Ramos. Silva. He'll try from distance. Good catch by the keeper, though pretty much straight at him.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Cesc Fabregas. Juan Fran. Silva. Spain going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Tries a long pass towards the front. Silva. It's a long forward pass. Tries the route one option. Morata. It's a loose ball. Vitolo. Morata. Morata shoots! Oh, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Tries a header!
Vitolo is such a handful because of his ability to wriggle out of being tightly marked and get a shot in. I mean, there's a real sharpness about everything he does.
Vitolo. Spain get it back again. Now it's Morata. Burak Yilmaz. Iniesta. And it's Alcacer. Now it's Morata. Alcacer shoots! Goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Fires from distance. And that may well be that. That is that. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. 1-1, drawn 1, 4 points from 6. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, the Czech Republic against Turkey. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I'm drawn to Arda Turan. Not always a player who'll capture attention by doing something extra special for us, but he's someone who does everything to a pretty high level, and he plays with great intensity.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Gebre Selassie. Arda Turan with the ball through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kola. So what now? Tries a through ball. It's Yilmaz! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Turkey pressing with energy in the opening moments of the game. A good deal hanging on what they can achieve here. A point will do. Selçuk Inan tries making a foray down the right. Selçuk Inan belts one. Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Selassie. The Czech Republic can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Great ball to play him in, but he will be gutted to miss that.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Burak Yilmaz. Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It is still 0-0. Spoon forward. Dochkal. Kola. Krejci. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Krejci. Pasil. Suchi. Out for a throw. And out to safety. Pasil. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, that free kick looked too far out for a shot.
Selassie. That'll be a throw-in. Selassie. It's going to be another throw. Selassie. Turkey cannot keep hold of the ball. Now the pass. And this is Burak Yilmaz. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Good clearance and very necessary. Burak Yilmaz. Burak Yilmaz! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Who's going to make this theirs? Dochkal. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. And it's Krejci. Krejci tries to get it forward quickly. Goal! The Czech Republic! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
The Czech Republic draw first blood here.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Pasil. Krejci. Looks to slip it through. Aimed long and direct. Pasil. And it's Yilmaz. Burak Yilmaz. It's Yilmaz! That's gone a long way up and away. Krejci. There is the half-time whistle.
I honestly don't think they need to change anything in this second half. They just need to believe in themselves, stick to the game plan, and I'm sure they can turn this scoreline round.
First half is up, and so let's find out if the challenge is
So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Yilmaz! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in.
Well, the defender was stuck to him like glue, but he got his effort away. Wasn't quite enough, though. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Pasil. Krejci. Kolar. Gebrselassie. Dochkal. Kolar. Dochkal. Krejci. Hoops it upfield. The Czech Republic get it back again. Looks like a good ball through. Gebrselassie. Turkey still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Pasil. Gebrselassie. Pasil. Gebrselassie. Suchi. Pasil. Kolar. Gebrselassie.
Well, if you're chasing a game, there isn't an awful lot you can do without the ball. They're not seeing enough of it, and it needs a real team effort now to sort this out.
Arda Turan did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Burak Yilmaz. Czech gets it away. And it's Yilmaz. Turkey have to make a change here. And that's a throw. Krejci. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Pasil. Krejci. Suchi. Turkey can't seem to retain possession. It's Yilmaz! He's got away with one there. Suchi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pasil. Krejci. Kolar. Passes it through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Kolar. Arda Turan goes long and forward. Looks to thread it through. Taken goal.
Unbelievable.
And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Look, volleys can be worked on and improvements can be made, but in the moment it takes timing and balance to catch the perfect spot on the ball to produce brilliance like that. That is absolutely magnificent.
The Czech Republic take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in. There will be a throw-in. Tries a through ball. Oh, he's broken through. They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
I think when you can see the goal like that, the manager has to start questioning his personnel, because to allow someone into that position, totally unmarked, I think that's reckless in the extreme, I really do.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Casille. Gebrselassie. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Gets good distance on it. Now the pass. That's wonderful from Burak Yilmaz! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Devastating. I mean, that's the only word you can use to describe that. That kind of breaking power is absolutely devastating. That was fantastic to watch.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Dochkal. Looks like a good ball through. He's away! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Danger averted for now. And there goes the final whistle. Turkey huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters. And this result is cruel. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, they didn't quite gel as a team. They looked a little disjointed.
So it is knockout now. Group stages successfully negotiated. From here on, it is football on the edge. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I would say the very exciting Ross Barkley. He seems to be able to hit a turbocharge.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gibbs. Barkley. Lallana. Can he put it away? Away from immediate danger. Sterling. Barkley. Now it's Lallana. Oh, great ball! It's come loose. In for the follow-up. Goal! England! England take the lead. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
England give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it? That's gone a long way up and away. He's gone for goal!
Look, they've got to be careful with that, because any player who gets a sniff of goal from that range might be just able to come up with something special in the moment. So it's not a good policy to stand back and admire that. They really have to work together to get to that quicker.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And out to safety. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Turkey suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
He's got away with one there. Cahill positions himself well and cuts it out. Delph. Sterling. Lallana. Delph. And it's Sterling. Looks to slip it through. Lallana. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Looks like a good ball through. Fence has got rid of that. Smalling did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Pumps it forwards. Burak Yilmaz. Smalling, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Sterling. Lallana. Kieran Gibbs. So what now? The defence can get it clear. Fine defending there. And it's Walcott. Walcott with the ball through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
It may look like a predictable long ball forward, but it's very effective, and the run just needs a slight tweak to beat the offside. They look as though they can make this come together.
Walcott. Klein. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Smalling. Sterling. And it's Yilmaz. Klein. Delph. Sterling. Lallana. Turkey are still behind as we reach out for half-time. It's Çalhanoğlu! That's a half-decent try. Is it out of harm's way? Goes for it! Barkley. Lallana. Cahill. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Lallana. Cahill. Kieran Gibbs. Ball is over the line. Good steal, he just read it. Burak Yilmaz. It's a throw. Sterling. Lallana. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Yeah, they're slightly lacking in the goal-scoring department, but they've played well overall. Just a bit unlucky, perhaps, to go in down at half-time. I think there's no reason for them not to bounce back.
Here we go again.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Çalhanoğlu doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. Cahill, Lallana. Delph. And it's Yilmaz. Walcott.
Goalkeeper's ball.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Yilmaz. Klein. Turkey still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, great run, magical! Managed to get it away. Sterling. Barkley. Looking to force his way through. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Well, if you're chasing a game, there isn't an awful lot you can do without the ball. They're not seeing enough of it, and it needs a real team effort now to sort this out.
Klein. Turkey look to make a change here. Good progress he's made on the ball. And out to safety. Çalhanoğlu looks a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting one or two others around him to give him a bit more support as well, because at this moment he's just been crowded out and he's not having the impact on the game that he should.
Delph. Sterling. Throw in. Going to be another throw. Delph conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Clears it out of harm's way. Smalling. Burak Yilmaz. Burak Yilmaz. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.